The most dangerous betrayals in organized crime networks. In the dead of night, a trusted lieutenant disappears without a trace. His last message. A cryptic warning. They're coming from within. Within the shadowed alleys of the city's most notorious crime syndicate, loyalty is currency, and betrayal costs lives. Who turned on whom? And what secret deal could topple an empire built on fear? As the clock ticks, the stakes rise, and one wrong move could ignite a war that no one survives. If stories like this matter to you, stay with us. The lieutenant waits in a dimly lit backroom. Associates are late. Messages go unanswered. Tension mounts as he senses something is off. A faint sound outside hints someone is watching him. Two syndicate members speak in hushed tones nearby. Their conversation hints at a secret plan involving someone within the lieutenant's circle. One glances toward the backroom, noticing the lieutenant's unease. The lieutenant checks his phone. A message from a trusted member was expected but never arrived. Fear rises. Trust begins to fracture. The phone buzzes, an unknown number texts. They know. Move carefully. Shadows shift outside the building. A figure lingers, unseen by the lieutenant. Who is watching, friend or foe? The figure pulls out a phone and takes a photo of the lieutenant, disappearing into the fog. A major shipment fails to arrive at the syndicate's warehouse. Chaos erupts as coordinators scramble to understand what went wrong. Suspicion rises. Could the leak be from someone inside the lieutenant's team? The syndicate's encrypted communication system is suddenly jammed. Messages are delayed, meetings are missed, and coordination fails. A mysterious voice warns over a scrambled line. Check your inner circle, they're not loyal. Mid-level members argue over the failed operations. Accusations fly. Loyalty fractures become visible. One member hints at having evidence of deliberate sabotage. A syndicate informant secretly contacts the lieutenant with details of the sabotage. Trust is fragile. Any wrong move could cost lives. Informant whispers. It's bigger than you think. Someone at the top is feeding information out. Coordinators scramble to adjust operations. Tension peaks as delays threaten profits and control. Betrayal now threatens the entire system. Lieutenant receives a text from an unknown number. Next shipment disappears tonight unless you act. Surveillance teams monitor the syndicate's movements. Unusual shipment failures and internal chaos trigger alerts. The lieutenant is unaware the operation is being watched at a national level. A lead agent notices a pattern pointing directly at someone inside the syndicate. Police attempt a small-scale raid on a suspicious drop-off. Syndicate members are caught off guard. Confusion erupts. Someone within the syndicate tipped law enforcement off. Who is the mole? The lieutenant overhears a phone call he wasn't meant to hear. It suggests law enforcement has inside knowledge, confirming a betrayal is deeper than he thought. He realizes a senior member may have leaked information. Federal agencies coordinate internally. The syndicate's network is mapped, showing vulnerabilities. The lieutenant realizes that one wrong move could expose the entire operation. Anonymous tip points to a critical member within the lieutenant's trusted inner circle. The lieutenant receives another cryptic message. They're watching. One mistake and everything collapses. Stakes are no longer just personal or organizational. The risk is national, and betrayal threatens everything. The lieutenant watches from a distance as the families of low-level members gather, anxious and fearful. They know little of the betrayal, but the consequences will ripple through their lives. He feels the weight of responsibility and guilt pressing down. A delivery arrives at one of the family's homes, addressed to someone he knows, and it isn't safe. Inside the warehouse, the lieutenant confronts mid-level associates. Accusations fly as moral lines blur. He demands answers, but loyalty is fractured and truth is hidden behind fear. One associate slips a note under the door, a confession of betrayal, and vanishes before he can see who left it. The lieutenant reviews intercepted messages and shipping logs. Evidence points to a betrayal from someone he trusted deeply. Shock and fear ripple through him. Trust feels shattered. A name appears on the final document. The betrayer is someone closest to him. The lieutenant sits alone, contemplating the betrayal. Every decision now has moral weight. Loyalty versus survival, revenge versus justice. His hands tremble as he considers the next move, knowing one choice could destroy lives. A message flashes on his phone. Choose wisely. Tonight changes everything. The lieutenant rises, his mind racing with the choices before him. Every ally is suspect, every plan fragile. He prepares to act, but uncertainty looms over each step. Shadows in the doorway suggest someone is entering silently. But who? The lieutenant corners the suspect in a shadowed warehouse corner. Every movement is tense. Evidence is laid bare. Intercepted messages, shipments rerouted, inside tips, all point to this one person. Shock and disbelief ripple through the room. The betrayer calmly smiles. You never saw it coming, did you? The betrayer admits the sabotage. Motive: fear, greed, and personal gain. The lieutenant absorbs the revelation, realizing the depth of the damage done. A phone buzzes. A tip shows another layer. More than one mole may exist. The lieutenant quickly orders the syndicate to secure shipments and reassess operations. Panic spreads among mid-level members who realize trust has been shattered. A loud crash outside hints that law enforcement may have discovered part of the network. The lieutenant discovers hidden recordings, proof that betrayal extends beyond the one mole. New questions arise about who else has been leaking information. Lieutenant whispers, "This isn't over. It's bigger than I imagined." The lieutenant must now choose: expose all betrayers immediately or contain the damage strategically. Each choice carries risk to lives and operations. He makes a phone call, but the recipient is unknown. It's time to act carefully. The betrayal runs deeper than anyone could have imagined. And tonight, the choices made in the shadows will change everything. But who can the lieutenant truly trust? And who is still lurking in the darkness, ready to strike? The next part will reveal secrets that could destroy everything, or save lives no one expected. If you want to be the first to witness the shocking truths, hit subscribe, turn on notifications, and stay with us. And tell me in the comments, should we reveal the next part? Your voice decides the story's next move.